that's what I was thinking about. Give him a little jolt to keep him away. All right, thank you for attending today's session for Luke Brinkman. Luke is one of my favorite kids. He's been a great kid. He came over here in 6th grade, had him in class, always happy, always willing to, to work hard. And he's just a happy kid, and you can see the results of that positive attitude that he has. Luke will be going to UW-Eau, okay, and participating in track and field. But I know after his college career, he's going to do some good things, just like everybody else. Just like Rex Michaels here, he's going to UW-Stout, okay? Just like Nathan Leroy, who's going to St. Norbert's. And I see one other person that will be doing something for us a little bit later on, who may be attending another school. All right. So, with no further ado, let's talk to the important people here. First of all, the head coach. Okay, Mike Leroy.
First of all, congratulations. Thank you. Luke is a perfect example that hard work pays off. If you go into the weight room at any time, odds are you're going to find Luke in there. Okay, there's no doubt. Okay, his enthusiasm in the weight room, his dedication to lifting weights has not only helped him in track, okay, and being able to run track at the college level, but it's also helped in football. It's certainly helped in powerlifting. He leads by example and others follow. State qualifier at the state powerlifting meet the last 2 years, made the podium this year, won powerlifting trophies along the way, pound for pound the best weightlifter, and it pays off. We had our first track meet last night. Okay, looking at the numbers, comparing last year to this year, Luke is faster, Luke is stronger, and you can see it. You can see it on the clock, and it really does. It really does pay off. So I couldn't be happier at Luke's decision to run track in college, and look forward to seeing his success.
Okay, at this time we'll have Luke's parents, Dan and Amy Brinkman. I think, Dan, you'll be talking, is that correct?
Sure, you bet, I'm used to it.
You're wearing a badge, I'll do whatever you want.
I'm used to it.
All right, there we go.
First of all, congratulations, I'm sure your mother shares the same thing. Because my other 2 sons aren't here, Luke is my favorite son. Because they're not here. And I guess just to piggyback off what Coach Leroy said, I think Luke has dispelled the myth that lifting makes you slower. Lifting does this, lifting does that. It's only positive. And I think Luke has carried a lot of kids with him, and they found the same thing. But this is only a beginning. I'm sure Nathan knows it. It's only beginning. Rex knows it. It's only beginning. The signing is only beginning. It's what you do with it in school. It's how you carry yourself. And I have no doubt in my mind that Luke will be a model blue gold for others to follow. Otherwise, he'll be hearing from me and his mother. So we have all the confidence in the world in him. He's worked hard up to this point, not only in the weight room, but keeping his grades up and making sure that he's more than eligible to participate. And he's got a strong core of friends with him and coaches and classmates to make sure that he's on that right path.
Okay, thank you. Now we got the man of the hour, Luke.
I just want to, first of all, just thank my family, thank you, Mom, thank you, Dad, for all the hard work. We go to a lot of meets, and sometimes we don't get home till late. There's a lot that goes into it, just instead of running track. And I'd like to thank my coaches and especially my friends. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my friends guiding me through the way, my family guiding me through the way, and I also thanks to my 2 older brothers. Looking up to them was just huge to me, and I always look up to them. So I was going to say thanks to everybody who's helped me through, and they just made me the person I am today. So I'd say thanks.
All right, Luke, pick up the pen. Sign on the dotted line. an official of Blue Gold right now. At this time, if you want to come up and meet with the family, the coach, with Luke, please do so.
This is a great run. Let's do this again. I'm getting used to this.
Sure.
You got a great backdrop here. Coach, another one. This time we're not talking football. And, you know, we probably could be talking football, Luke, too, couldn't we?
Absolutely. Strong kid, good kid, high energy, someone that you know, you can't help feeling good when you're around Luke. I mean, he's got a bubbly personality. He works hard, and like I said, you know, he leads by example, and others have followed his lead in the weight room, and it's paid off.
Coach Mike Leroy, of course, is the football coach and the track and field coach. We've got the blocks out here. Tell us what Luke participates in. He'll be 4 events this year that he can specialize in?
Yeah. Luke is a sprinter for us, obviously. He'll be running the 100. He'll be running the 200. He's part of the 4x1 relay. Might possibly be part of the 4x2 relay as well. We ran our first meet last night.
I didn't see those results come through yet.
They're on their way. So, yeah.
So Luke did really well?
Coach Ludman over in O'Connell Falls is teaching, so he said I'll get to it by the end of the day. He won the 200.
Awesome.
Easily. Just, I wish I had a video of it. He's such a strong kid, strong runner. Part of the he will be part of the 4x1 that went to state last year.
Great.
Earned 6th place. Substituting Nathaniel Greenlaw into that 4x1 relay, they actually ran about a 1.5 seconds faster than the relay last year at the same meet. So I'm really excited about the possibility of that relay coming through and doing as well, if not better, than last year.
Do we have any records that he's close to breaking? Is there anything that he's eyeing? What are some of his personal goals? I'll ask him that later.
He's right there. I mean, in the individual sprinting record, he's right there with Brady. I mean, Brady got first place in the 45 dash last night. Luke ran through right at second, and he's not far behind. You know, for being as strong and massive as he is compared to Brady's frame, he moves it pretty quick.
That's great. Anything that you can remember from his 4-year track and field career that stands out? The one memory?
All you have to do is say it's just one word: gravy. Everything is gravy. So bringing home the gravy, wanting the gravy. That's sort of our this year's mantra on that 4x1 relay is let's go get the gravy, bring it home. So no, Luke's a great kid, and I'm so happy for him.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you. We got the entire Brinkman clan here. We're going to get Dad, and we're going to get some of his coaches as well. It's really neat to celebrate yet another Sturgeon Bay Clipper who's been able to sign that national letter. Luke, can we grab you real quick?
Oh, yeah.
We got a beautiful backdrop over here. Well, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about your decision to become a Blue Gold. Why Eau Claire?
I just went there and the facility was just amazing, and like the coach, he really treated me well. And I just knew, like, as soon as I stepped on campus, that's where I wanted to be. And like their track team is really like a family, and it's a large family. And I like that going in, that I would have that family element going into, like, especially going into like a campus I'm not really used to. But that's what I really liked about it.
Luke, did you know it was going to be track and field even last year for college, or was football an option? Were there any other thoughts that you thought about athletics in college?
Yeah, I mean, I did think about football, but then the state meet at lacrosse last year for track, it really was just a big eye-opener. I was like, man, I really love this, and like I love football, but you never know. You might see me do track, and like right now I want to start with track, but maybe football in the future. So, but right now I want to start with track, and I always have just loved track ever since like 6th grade. Just loved running and loved just putting it all out on the track.
In Sturgeon Bay, you can specialize in 4 events. Will you be allowed to have 4 events that you propel at in college, or do they want you to specialize in one distance?
They kind of want me to specialize just in like short sprints, so especially relays. When I talked to the coach, he was big on relays, and that's what I love because I was really big into relays. But I just loved like the whole team element in a relay, but mainly just short sprints, and that's what I've always been doing, so that was really good to hear when I went to go tour them.
What personal goals do you have for the rest of the season? What would you like to accomplish before you wrap up your senior campaign in athletics?
Well, I mean, I would love to make it back to state, you know, for the relay team, and even maybe like an open sprint. And then, I mean, just as like powerlifting got this weekend, we won the nationals, so that's been a huge part of my track career. If it wasn't for powerlifting, I wouldn't even be close to the track athlete than I am today. So,
Luke, describe your experience as a Sturgeon Bay Clipper. Multi-sports. Now you can look back a little bit. You got a little to go yet, but what has it meant to you to be a Clipper?
Oh, it's just meant so much to me. You know, it's just been an amazing feel. I wouldn't want to be anything else than a Clipper. I've always like seen my brothers be Clippers, and I mean, great community, great school, and just like great athletics. Like great coaches are always by your side, always backing you up, and they've always been with me like all throughout, like all my sporting activities. I know I've done a lot of sports, and every coach has always been there for me. Just great opportunities here, and I've like loved every moment of them.
I know you love to fish.
Yeah.
Will you be able to do some fishing in Eau Claire?
Oh, I will be doing some fishing in Eau Claire. They got the river running right through campus, and I will be taking advantage of that as much as I can.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
A big day for the Brinkman family. Luke, Mom, Dad, everybody here, and there's that national letter of intent. As you see, each student signs the national letter. And he is an official Blue Gold. Congratulations to the Brinkmans. Luke, in particular, a big day at Sturgeon Bay High School Library with radio stations of DoorCountyDailyNews.com.